Everybody, beau-hindman here again with a quick video. I'm going to do a quick comparison of the old grimoire, which is one of my favorite kits I've ever built. It's a really simple, quick kit that I did one of my first, I guess, oh, he's missing a part. I guess you would call it a weathering scheme on this guy. I did it a few years ago. I put a video out about it. He's pretty beat up and he's pretty loose, so I'll probably have to clean him up a bit. And so I'm going to compare him, the original grimoire, to the old grimoire, or I'm sorry, the original grimoire to the new grimoire, which is comes from the new series, the new cartoon series, Build Divers, which is a lot of fun. Excuse me, it's one of the better series. All the characters are treated equal, and everybody's really nice, and it's pretty fun. It doesn't have a lot of the usual crappy tropes that a lot of the other ones did. But anyway, so what they essentially did is they'll often, with a new series, they'll take an old kit like this, or one that is, you know, was popular or was just kind of interesting and kind of piqued people's interest, and they'll redo it. And so what I have here is I have the new version that's in the cartoon. It's actually piloted by, let me see if I can find it here. I don't know if it's going to show me. Oh, it'll show me on the instructions manual. But anyway, they basically redid it and made it look like what is called a scope dog. If you don't know what a scope dog is, that's all right. But let's just say it's another popular line of kits. One of the more well-known ones is one with the red shoulder. So they're kind of doing this homage to a scope dog, which is really, I think, is fantastic. So this is what it's going to look like whenever it's done. The original scope dog has like wheels on their feet, and as a matter of fact, I can show you what is a scope dog. If it doesn't fall apart, which it probably will because I've dropped it. But this is what an original scope dog, this is a pink version, what they would call a pink version, or I call a pink version. But the original ones have a red shoulder. They have these wheels on the back here, because in the cartoon they go like skating. Or it's hard to explain, but let's just say that's a scope dog, and what they were trying to do is make kind of an homage to that series by taking this guy and remaking it into this one. What's really interesting about it is that it has so many little gimmicks and stuff in it. The legs here are going to be different. So they've pretty much added on. Let me get a little there we go. The legs are going to be a little different. They're going to have all these additional little like blade things, which in the cartoon are really fun. He's going to have, of course, the red head, and then in his backpack there, he's going to be carrying two of these little extra heads that are actually can become drones. And then they've got this nice little additional, I guess it's called a add-on pack, I don't know what it is, support unit. And in the cartoon he uses it like this. Now what's great about the cartoon is you can sit there and enjoy a kit and say, hey, that's really, really cool, and then actually go and build what you see in the cartoon. So that's just a lot of fun. So this is an additional pack thing that comes with it, or that doesn't come with, you have to buy separately, and then you can actually use this on different characters as well. But I like how militaristic this one looks. Kind of looks like an American tank kind of thing. This Grunt Suit was originally done to be like just kind of cheap, and you know, a lot of them made, and they just kind of poured out and were you know, pretty expendable. But I love the Grunt Suits. I don't like the big guns. I like the basic stuff. So I took this one and just dirtied it up and painted it like that. So this one here, I'm going to probably leave pretty straight as far as the colors and stuff. I'm not going to do too many crazy things with it. But I am going to probably dirty it up and make it look like it's been through some battle. Oh, here we go. There's the feet. So a lot of the parts are going to stay the same. The feet, for example, have those little hollow areas, which are quite annoying. Let's see if I can focus a bit here. Sorry. So little hollow areas are kind of annoying. But the feet are going to stay the same. There's going to be some parts to leave the kit as it was originally done. It does still have these kind of boring hands, these little straight hands here, which don't really, what they call a non-expressive hand. It's not really doing anything. The other one is a fist, a basic fist. So pretty interesting. I'll show you the articulation in just a second. Now let me go and open this bag here. This was a good deal. I think altogether it's probably 30 something, which is, for all this plastic, you get quite a bit. You don't get too many, too many stickers. Not bad. As you can see, there's not too many. I really don't end up using stickers ever. Maybe on the eye or the mono eye or something, but that's about it. The shield and all these other parts are pretty much the same from the original. Oh, see if I can get that focused a bit. There we go. Let me put my hand behind it to help a little bit. So a lot of these parts are going to be the same. What's really going to change are the little add-on parts and the larger backpack. Much larger. As you can see, it's going to be... Actually, it looks like it's about the same shape generally. Look at that horrible sticker. It's coming off. But it's just much, much larger because it contains two of these heads in there as little drones. The gun is supposed to be really fun. It does all these neat little transforming-ish kind of things to it. But I'll show you here basically in the instruction manual, it'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Let's see if I can get this one open. This is going to be a hard one to open. There we go. I don't want to break the plastic in there. Pretty tough stuff. Try to save your bags and recycle them if you can. So here's the other two heads, or one of them at least. There's the red head, which I think is fantastic. I love that color, but it really has to be dirtied up quite a bit. It's just got to be dirtied up. See, so there's the other one. Wait, is that? No, that's his body. So that round ball right there is essentially all his body is a center ball that it pivots on, which is pretty ingenious. It doesn't do too much as far as like crunches and stuff, but it's pretty posable otherwise. But I love that it's just a round ball. And so I just greased it up real good and did some line work on it, you know. And then you've got, these are going to be some of the extra parts, I think. Yeah, these are going to be like the switchblade parts on the front. I'll show you. Focus, sorry about that. See if I can get that to focus a little bit. There we go. The switchblade parts on the front, I believe. Polycaps, another head and more parts. And then, what is this? Oh, that's just the F. Okay, so that is... Oh, those are the blades and stuff. So you're going to see like the blades. So let's take a look at the instruction manual. What's really cool about this is that's the pilot. How the cartoon works, it's based... what they had been doing for many years is they took these... kids in the future would take these kits and build them like this and then scan them into a machine, and then the actual plastic would be animated, and then they would fight with the actual models and break them and stuff, which I thought was really just a fun idea. I mean, imagine if you could do that. It'd just be really, really fun. But now what it is in this one, you actually go into kind of like a Second Life place, and you can build an avatar. So this guy here builds his avatar as a little weasel or something, I guess it is, a little ferret or whatever. But there's the backpack. So you see how the heads are going to fit in there. Really, really neat stuff. I love their instruction manuals now. They even print them now in English, so that's how the blades come out. So see, you should have some English on the front. Yeah, powerful leaders, blah, 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 blah. So his name is Rommel, as in the famous tank commander, Panzer commander, with the Nazis. But if I read correctly about Rommel, I need to get back up on my history better. He actually tried to assassinate Hitler. I don't know if this is true. I haven't read a lot about it, but I definitely am making a point to do it. So there's a good comparison right there of the two. There's the original one up there in the corner. So that's the one I have. You can see what it looked like before compared to now. It really, the colors. Actually, the ball there in the middle, I am surprised that it's a blondish color. I don't remember. Maybe I painted mine silver, I guess. And that's what he's going to look like now. So absolutely fantastic. This guy is going to be really cool because what it's going to do is add on this ability to fly around like that. I mean, he can fly anyway, but I think this is just like an additional thing. So let's take a look at prices real quick. Price on this one was, and if you ever want to know, you look at the SKU. That right there, that little 1800, that is 1800 yen, which is basically about $18 American, or US, I'm sorry, I should say American, but 1800 US. So that's 18 bucks plus I think $6 probably for $8 for this one. 800 there, 800. So that's, you know, $26. So I paid probably that, maybe a little bit more for shipping or for taxes, but so $30 bought me the whole thing. But anyway, so this is the old one. As you can see, it's not super posable. You don't have a ton of room. The head doesn't move much, but what you get is a kit. You can't do the splits though. What you get is just a really, really cool grunt kit, and then you add on this kind of thing here, and you're going to just get one of the just coolest looking kits you've built. So that's just a quick comparison. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to build them up and do a review of the whole thing once I've got it painted. So just let me know what you think about the difference in the two. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you when this thing is done.